Hey everyone, I know the lighting is good, not good. It's pretty dark now. Here in the city, it gets dark at like now. It's winter. It gets dark at like 4 p.m. But anyway, I want to talk about a topic that kind of like I don't know if it's talked about a lot, but just a topic that affects me, something that affects me. And I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna give you some tips maybe that can help you or stuff that works for me. So depression is real, guys. Depression is real. um, you know Everybody I think has a form of depression. It doesn't mean, it's not that like, oh, I don't want to get up and I don't want to get up, I don't want to do anything type of thing. There's different levels of depression, I feel like. And um, the what happens with me when I'm getting there, um, I go through my periods of depression and getting in my feelings and things like that. um, but sometimes it takes something scary to happen to you, not some kind of event that kind of just like shakes you, and then you kind of fall into this depression. I don't know if anybody can relate, but that happened to me a few days ago. And I kind of been in my head since then. So what happens to me when I'm in a funk? Um, I stop doing things that I like doing. For example, going to the gym. I've had my gym bag here in the car since Monday, no, since Tuesday, and I have not gone to the gym. I cannot bring myself to go to the gym. I just like not do it. And I listen to sad music because I think when we're sad, we all listen to sad music. Why we do that to ourselves, but we do. And I kind of cut communication off with people, and I speak to them as little as possible, especially on social media. I find that when I am in a funk like that, sometimes I'll try hard to make it seem like I'm okay. But there's a select few people. There's a certain people that know me already, and they literally will be like, "What's wrong? I see it in your eyes." And I'm very thankful to those people because that means that they know me, and they just know me, and they know my way. In Spanish, mi forma de ser, like they just know Angelina and what makes what I'm like, how I am. People that know my story, you guys don't all know my story, and I'm not gonna talk about my story, but people get that I'm very strong, and I'm very motivated and determined, which I'm very determined, very motivated. But there's sometimes where I do get tired of appearing strong 24/7. And you get tired of trying to be superwoman. Um, and so yeah, so sometimes it could be a lot, and you kind of it all just kind of builds up, and the fact that everything's okay, everything's okay, and then you're giving to everybody that you love, and then like there's nothing left for you, so you kind of like crash, right? It's a real thing, you crash. And so how am I going to get myself out of this funk? How is Angelina going to get herself out of this funk? Well, I'm going to make myself, because nobody likes this feeling, let's be honest. I don't like being sad. I don't like feeling defeated. I don't like being depressed. I don't like I don't like being that way. So what am I going to do? first thing I'm going to do. Since I didn't go to the gym today, because again, I couldn't bring myself, I am going to make sure that I do a Zumba workout, because dancing makes me happy. I decided to create a blog, and so writing is it's therapeutic for me. And so I wrote today, I wrote yesterday. I'm gonna Zumba tonight, and I'm going to have dinner with my kids, and that's I'm gonna take off all the sad songs off my playlist, because sometimes you'll just stand still and you're gonna be stuck there. And I don't want to be stuck there. I have a life to live. I have things that I have to do. I have kids I got to take care of. And unfortunately, when I'm in my funk, I have to do my mom things. I have to cook dinner still. I have to get them off to school. I have to go to work. I can't just stop doing all those things, because unfortunately, I can't do that. And so I have to keep going and keep going. And so I might as well be happy as I do all that stuff. So I don't like being depressed or sad or in my feelings. Like I said this last time, something kind of triggered it, and so just had me questioning life and my purpose and what I'm meant to do in this world and what mark am I going to leave behind. And like I said, we all suffer from a form of depression. I think we've all been through, we've all gone there. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's happened to everyone. Unfortunately, we have demons and things that we maybe have not dealt with yet. And so, in turn, we're always feeling like this. Kind of something triggers it, and we kind of get in our feelings. I'm an emotional being. And so sometimes things hit me harder than it would hit other people. But yeah, I just want to touch on this topic for a minute. You cannot pour from an empty pot. That saying is so true. You can't give and give and give and give, and nobody gives back to you, or you don't give back to yourself. And how do you give back to yourself? You practice self-love and self-care, right? Things like working out, eating right, surrounding yourself with positive people. That has been game changing for me. I know that if it does get really bad, I can reach out to the ladies, and they will tell me some words of encouragement. Praying is essential in my life. So you have to practice self-care, because you can't give and give and give, and nothing gets poured back into the pots. So yeah, I just want to touch on this really quick while I'm waiting for my kids to come out, and just remember things that you try to remember. That, so for me, I know my life has been a lot worse, so I am grateful for my life now, and so I always remember that when I'm in kind of this funk. But yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to come on here and say what was on my mind and in my heart, because I know a lot of people do struggle with it, and it's kind of like nobody wants to talk about it, and you might be ashamed of it. You might feel some type of way about it. People make comments like, maybe you need happy pills. I don't want to live on pills. Don't want to do it. I just want to be happy, and I know, and I am happy. I just get in my moments, and the important thing now is for me to get myself out of it, and I will definitely get myself out of it. And if I can't, well, I can't do it myself, but God will help me with that. And like I said, I just wanted to say that find something that makes you happy. Find something that it can be your outlet, whether it be writing, baking, crocheting, running, walking, singing, being around friends, anything that makes you happy. Make sure you do that, especially when you're feeling some type of way. Okay. Well, that's all for now, guys. Thanks for those that watch me. Yeah, I'm thankful for every view that I receive on my little channel. So I will talk to you guys later.